Hi folks, next to HighOnAndroid.com where we get on Android every day. Anyway, I was reading up on your comments when I was doing the Pixel and the S7 Edge test, and some of you are wondering that Pixel XL didn't do well in low light with video. Now, there's a lot of camera tests out there, but nothing really scientific. So this morning I got up at 4 a.m. due to jet lag, and I figured out that we should actually do a controlled environment low light test. Basically, we'll put up these two phones in low light, starting from brightest to almost darkness, and see which one does better. Alright, I will call this the HighOnAndroid 4K camera low light test. Sort of long, but let's go ahead and do our first one, Pixel versus the S7 Edge. Let's go do this, baby. Okay guys, so in this test, I've got both phones pointing here, and I've got a light perpendicular to where I'm lining, and this is a dimmable light, and I'm going to simply go ahead and test different levels of light and see which 4K camera has less noise. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start at the brightest. Let's go do this. Alright guys, in this first scene, I feel like both phones did quite well. There's about the same amount of noise on the black color on the desk. Also, do note that the lens on the S7 Edge is much more wide angle, while the Pixel is slightly more zoomed in. But I would say the quality is about even. There's slightly more details with the Pixel, but that could be because it's zoomed in a little bit. Alright, I took the lights a lot more dimmer here, and I feel like the clear winner here is definitely the S7 Edge. There's slightly more noise with Pixel, but not a huge amount of difference. But I will have to give the win to the S7 Edge here. Alright, even dimmer, you will see a lot less noise with the S7 Edge. Alright, while the Pixel has a ton more noise. Of course, the Pixel is a little bit brighter. Since this is in auto mode, it may just be using a higher ISO, so you actually see more details. But definitely here, the S7 Edge I would say is a lot more usable, whereas the Pixel is just way too much noise. Okay, in this last example, pretty much darkness, and you can see the Pixel actually picks up more details, while pretty much S7 Edge is completely black. Again, this isn't which camera is better, but how it processes it in auto mode. So the Pixel is using much higher ISO, a lot more noise, and you can actually see something, but both are unusable. Alright, so which one does better in low light? In auto mode, since this one has no manual mode, I would definitely have to give the Edge to the S7 Edge, even though the Pixel was able to display some information in complete darkness. But if you go look at low light and medium dimness, the S7 Edge had much less noise. Of course, the Pixel was actually using, I think, higher ISO, so you get more details at the cost of more noise. I feel like as a person who makes videos all the time, the amount of noise shown on the Pixel is pretty much unusable, or it's just gonna look like crap. Whereas I feel like the S7 Edge did much better, a lot less noise. Realistically, the video on the S7 Edge was much better. I mean, if there was a manual mode on the Pixel devices, I could probably manually adjust the ISO and really compare it. But in auto mode, I'll have to definitely give the win to the S7 Edge. Now, what do you think? Do you think the Pixel one or the S7 Edge one? And I'll probably do more of these tests, and if you have any good ideas on how to improve these tests, do let me know in the comments box. That's pretty much it, but I'll have to definitely give the win to the S7 Edge. So if you want absolute best low-light videos, S7 Edge I think is the way to go. Anyway, don't forget to hit thumbs up. Have a great day, folks, and as always, stay on Android.
Click here to subscribe. 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 Subscribe.